Overflows. 7 things that affect your vibration. Quantum physics is the study of matter and energy at a nanoscopic scale. It begins within the subatomic particle, such as nuclei, to atoms and molecules. Just as vibrations happen deep within at your soul level, at the innermost core, and from there it, it disseminates in the entire inner and the outer atmosphere. Quantum physics that we know today is the weirdest fundamental branch of physics ever studied and researched. It comes very close to spiritual science. Present form of quantum physics has some bizarre form of concepts. How can something appear and disappear at some place? It disappears now and then appears at another place. How can be at two places simultaneously? That the sages have always been talking about in the form of astral traveling. Many years ago, all of a sudden it was discovered. All of a sudden, a certain large planet disappears, pulled into the black hole. So many years after it was researched, there was a thought always, if something disappears in such a manner, it must reappear somewhere else. So from nowhere, all of a sudden, a new star emerges. It disappears in the black hole and comes out from the white hole one day. Quantum physics explains everything is energy. Vibration in quantum physics means everything is energy. Thought is an energy, feeling is an energy, your touch is energy, everything is energy. We are beings that vibrate at certain frequencies depending on your level. An awakened one or a Buddha vibrates at the highest level of energy, highest frequency. Just as we have alpha, beta, gamma frequencies, their wavelength differs from 0 to 4 and up. When the frequency is 0 to 4, you fall asleep. So in meditation, there are certain monotonous sounds that we call zikr or the chanting of the mantra. We fall asleep, fall within the frequency 0 to 4, and we feel that we are meditating. It is not meditation. It will relax you, but relaxation is not meditation. We are beings that vibrate at certain frequencies. Each individual vibrates. He has a plane from which he vibrates, and then also he has the freedom to vary his frequency of vibration at times. When he has to work on a seeker, he vibrates at a certain frequency that we call as tawajjuh in Sufi terminology. Each vibration is equivalent to a feeling, and in the vibrational world, there are two types of vibrations: the positive and the negative. Any feeling that causes you to emit a vibration that can be positive or negative to quantum physics. There are 7 things that affect your vibrational frequency. Every medicine, its alchemical structure, if it is understood, it has a vibrational energy. If that vibrational energy is in congruence, is in harmony with you or with the disease, the level of the disease that you have, it cures that. People come to me with their psychological problems, and at that time, by varying the tone, the frequency, a certain kind of a treatment is done, which is not really a treatment. In the eyes of a Buddha, in the world of Buddha, it is a treatment. Buddha cure. And he talks to the person and emits a certain vibrational frequency that enters into you and begins to work on that particular problem. And you think that it is a miracle. Yes, it is. It happens in a miraculous way. Nothing is given, nothing is done, but some change does take place within the biology, within the psychology of an individual. So, quantum physics, along the same line as the spiritual science speaks, that there are 7 things that affect your vibrational energy. First is thoughts. A thought arises or comes in the mind from outside. It is not born out of you. Sometimes certain circumstances and situation trigger a thought in your mind. You see a beautiful flower, a thought, a feeling comes, a thought arises in your mind. You are seeing something happened on the street, a thought comes into your mind, guided by that particular circumstances or situation that you have seen at that moment. First it comes to you, then from you, in myriad forms, it is transmitted to the universe as frequency. There, according to the physics, there are 4 frequencies: delta, gamma, delta, beta, theta, and gamma. The lowest frequency is between 0 and 4. At that level, you become sleepy, you fall into the trap of sleep. So when we use a particular zikr or mantra, it creates a boredom, continuous use. This is like the mother singing the lullaby to her baby to put her to sleep. She uses the word la 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 la. No, just in a particular rhythm, it creates a boredom. So when you are using a zikr or a mantra or a word, it does not make you alert and awake. This is something which your preceptors have not understood, and they do not know anything about it. They give you a mantra, same word, same sentence. When you keep on repeating it over and over again, it creates a boredom and you fall into sleep thereafter. But this sleep is induced sleep. So you feel much more relaxed and you feel a miracle is happening. This miracle will not transform you. So the thought arises, then it is transmitted to the universe as a frequency, and from the universe, this frequency comes back to its origin. Let me explain it further. A thought arises, and because of that thought, a particular vibration is transmitted to the universe. If I am talking to you right now, I am talking to people en masse, to everyone. So a vibration is created, and this vibration is transmitted to the universe. And when I am listening to this vibration is coming to its source, and at the same time, those who are listening, it is going into them, creates a certain groups into their consciousness, and brings about change. From there, the vibration returns in the form of encouragement, happiness, enthusiasm, zeal to work, insatiable quest, a firm determination, self-confidence, and so many such things. So too, if a negative thought is transmitted and returns from the universe, you get sadness, anger, fear, discouragement, no energy to work. That is why it is so important that you take care of the quality of the thoughts that you transmit and learn how to cultivate more and more positive thoughts. The second is company. The people around you directly influence your vibrational energy. If you are surrounded by happy, positive, determined, and awakened persons, their vibration will enter you and create groups into your consciousness, into your energy patterns, and bring about transformation, changes and transformation into your life. Their vibration will enter you. On the contrary, if you are surrounded by people always complaining, gossiping, and pessimist, be careful, their vibration will enter you. Once you have developed an attitude of complaining all the time, you will find more and more opportunities to complain. If your attitude is full of gratitude towards everything, then you will find more opportunities, situations when you feel gratitude, infinite gratitude within you. Negative people can reduce your frequency and therefore prevent you from using the law of attractions in your favor. Then things do not happen. You find that every step there are obstructions which you cannot overcome. But if you are surrounded by positive energy and if you allow that to filter into you, the law of attraction works in your favor. Whatsoever you are doing, suppose you want to finish this work, it finishes without any obstruction and within a short period of time. Enough for now. The other 5 I will explain in the subsequent sessions. Take care.